Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajua. It's going to be a haul video. This is a very controlled haul. There's nothing like a blind buy feel in this particular haul because I was able to sample every single one of them before I made the purchase. I just returned from Beauty World and I was gifted a lot of fragrances, some gifts and PR. But these are the ones that I actually bought with my money. These are the ones that I actually wanted. I know not everything that I got as gifts are going to be my favorites, but these are controlled hauls because I actually sampled them, tried them, tested them, got acquainted with the scent profile and every single thing before I decided to go for them. And the first is from the brand Junade. I have just one full-size bottle of a Junade perfume, a tick, and I wanted to get more. Unfortunately, I was able to get just one because at the time I got to buy my fragrances from Junade, I had run out of money and I didn't want to buy anything more. I had a budget. So I got myself Saja, which they are marketing as a masculine scent, but to me it is very unisex. If you love leather and oud and smoke and woods and sandalwood, this is going to be that fragrance for you. Very heavy, leathery, patchouli, confident, bold wearing, fragrance. Saja to me is one of my best discovery from Junade. I tried a lot of their fragrances, but this one stood out to me, very memorable to me, and I decided to go with this one. Although there are several other ones from the brand Junade I would love to own in future, I'm going to just go for them, but this is the one I got and it's so beautiful. If you love your bold and elegant, smoky, there's a hint of this smoky baccarat sort of feel that gives it an oriental Middle Eastern vibe. And the leather oud, it's not an animalic oud. It's a touch, it's more woody than oud, but it's very beautiful, smooth, contrasting sweetness and that rigid or rugged, robust leather woods, very sweet and unique smelling, but although sweet, also very leathery and woody and that smoky touch. It's a very unique, DNA. It doesn't smell like the regular everyday things that we are used to. If you want something quite unique smelling, this is going to be it. Saja from Junade. I love this one. It is super elegant and it's not your regular jeans and t-shirts. I don't think it is your regular jeans and t-shirt. It's more of a dressed up formal wear, sexy evening wear. It gives me more of an evening wear sexy appeal. It's very beautiful and bold and elegant. It feels more like dried fruit, and those dried fruits I perceive make it more sweeter at a dry down, but it's a very beautiful, smoky, woody, patchouli heavy, baccarat sort of feel, and it's so unique. And this is Saja from Junade. I really wanted to get this one. Next is the one I was expecting, a full-size bottle from Sea Chronicles. This is Proud Mary, and finally I have my full-size bottle of Proud Mary. I've already done my review of this, with my decant, and I'm so glad to own a full bottle of Proud Mary. It's a beautiful, elegant, pineapple, vanilla, dried fruit, very sweet and romantic and, lovely. It is pretty. It's that very long lasting, just a very beautiful fragrance after all. So I'm so glad to own a bottle of Proud Mary from Sea Chronicles now. I can't wait to use it. It's beautiful, it's elegant, it's effortless, it's simple, but also very unique and mass appealing. A lot of people are going to love this one. If you love your fruits, your vanillas, your musky sort of, light wear, but it just feels elegant and pretty and romantic. And this is Proud Mary, and I'm so glad to have finally get my hand on the full size bottle from Sea Chronicles. Next, I had to get this one from Arabian Oud. I love me a good Arabian Oud fragrance. They are quality, high quality fragrances, and I tried a lot of them in store, but the one that I didn't plan on getting this one, but I ended up with this one, Kalemat Black from Arabian Oud. It's an oldie but a goodie, as we normally say. Kalemat Black, a very sweet ambery vanilla oud combo with that dried fruit. It's got that oriental touch of the oud, but very sweet and also soft at the same time. It is quite spicy and aromatic with that incense accord or note. It has that sort of incense note in it, and it's lightly blended, like a touch of that incense. It's so beautiful. It's unisex in my opinion. I don't think it is super masculine or ultra feminine. It's very unisex. It's potent, but also very lovely and light. Where it is not your beastly, annoying one. It is smooth and elegant. I love this. I would have loved to own other things, but when I tried this in store, it just spoke to me and I decided to go for Kalemat Black. I love the OG Kalemat, but this one feels a lot more better in my opinion. It feels a lot more better in my opinion. It's similar to some DNAs that we all know about, but I think of that DNA, this is the quality one, the creme de la creme of that. If you love something like Ragba Wood Intense, it's like the premium, much more better blended, little less sharper, much more mass appealing version of that, DNA. And I love Kalimat Black, and I decided to get this 100 ml from Arabian Oud. It's a very beautiful scent that I decided to get. Also, the cheapest fragrance I got from this haul is from Fragrance World. And although the cheapest, it's one of my favorites. Aside being one of my favorites in this haul, I think it is one of my favorite mask fruity scents ever. And it's inspired by Burberry Body. That is a fragrance I used to own a full size bottle, the original one. I used to own a full size bottle of, which I have finished, over almost 2 years ago. But I always, missed that scent profile, and I have found it in an exact replica, not only in terms of the bottle, but the scent profile, 100% the same thing as Burberry Body. Very womanly, powdery, peach, vanilla, orange blossom feel. It is that smooth, sensual. It's a very sensual, musky feel. It gives you that, It's not just like the original Burberry Body, which I loved and, have been yearning to smell after my bottle getting finished. This is Burberry. This is not Burberry. This is Fragrance World, my Soulmate Body, and it's a very beautiful, elegant. You can wear it, you can dress it up, you can wear it indoors as something for sleep, but you can also wear it out in a very simple, beautiful, womanly way. It is ultra feminine. I think it's one of my favorite cheapies of all the fragrances I got, including the PRs that I got. It is one of my favorite cheapies. It's so smooth and elegant, and it's peach heavy, powdery, vanilla, orange blossom, very light and airy, very musky and powdery. I love this one. Burberry Body, but in this case, it is my Soulmate Body from Fragrance World. And this is one that I've been looking for quite a while, but I wasn't getting until I got to Dubai. So these are some of the ones I got. And I also got one from Fragrance World known as White as Tuberose. This I tested locally here, but I couldn't find a bottle to buy. It's apparently inspired by Guerlain's Joyous Tuberose. It's a very beautiful, light, sweet, bubblegummy tuberose, fruity scent. It's more about that tuberose, that creamy white floral. But there's a bubble gum appeal to it. It is elegant, it is lightweight, it is fresh and clean, a little sweet with that bubble gum accord. Very beautiful, pretty, just like a pretty, elegant, smell. Quite simple, but you're pretty elegant. Bubblegum tuberose sweetness. That is what this one is, and I'm so glad to have finally get my hand on White as Tuberose from Fragrance World. And then, of course, I've already spoken about several fragrances from the brand Aurora that I got for myself. I got in the Nowhere, in the Nowhere Land, which is a very beautiful scent. I love the packaging of this one. Aurora is a fragrance brand I'm beginning to, I chanced upon during Beauty World, and I'm so glad I took the chance to try them out and ended up buying majority of my personal fragrances from them. This is very beautiful. There is one also here known as Espresso, Vanilla Espresso. I love this. Very playful. You can just play with it like this. It's so beautiful. You can twirl it. It moves, when it moves and then it twirls. So beautiful. Vanilla Espresso, it's your spicy, peppery vanilla with some espresso, some coffee, but it's not your heavy. I wouldn't call it a heavy coffee scent. It is just there at the base somewhere, but it is a vanilla and the spice that move through this one. But that elegant, simple espresso feel is there to give it more of a body and to lift it up. And this is so beautiful. I also got myself Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a very beautiful interpretation of that Dior Sauvage, but I'm not even going to say it is Dior Sauvage. It's more, much more unisex, much more woody, much more oriental, much more vanillic, much more spicy, much more seamless, much more smooth, that sort of Dior Sauvage esque feel. Consider it as a more unisex Dior Sauvage Alexa sort of feel. So smooth, so elegant, very beautiful, beautifully done. And this is Pharaoh from Aurora. There is also one that I was gifted from the brand Infinity Intense. It smells like the autobiography citron vanille from Paris Corner, very comparable to that scent. And I think those two have been compared to Allure Home something something, from is it Allure something? I'll try and find a name and put it, on the screen. I've not tried the original one, but this is so elegant and lightweight. Mandarin, citruses, vanilla, but light and airy and super unisex in my opinion. Another one of my favorites from the brand is Romance D'Amour Hot. This is so seamless, so smooth of a vanilla coffee tobacco scent. So smooth. Nothing beats how smooth the blend of these Aurora fragrances are. Nothing beats the blend. The blends are so good, so seamless and flowy, and it's like one blended well, seamless, elegant quality. I love this. This is Romance D'Amour. It is a little spicy, vanillic, aromatic, sweet, tobacco, coffee, cacao, a concoction of gourmands, but not your edible foodie gourmand, but also elegant. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It is long lasting. All of them are super long lasting. The raw fragrances I got, they are super long lasting in my opinion. From my wear test, they are so good. And then I think the last one that I'm going to share in this particular haul, there are other fragrances that I want to also put in a haul, but I'm yet to sort out some of them. But this is Black Rouge, and it was a gift from the brand, and it's a very beautiful, nutty, almondy, orange blossom, creamy, fragrance. It is heavy, it is decadent, it is sweet, it is a little fun, it is sexy, it is sensual. This is so beautiful with a bit of a lipsticky, makeupy feel, ultra feminine, nutty, sweet, a little floral. This is so beautiful, and it's called Black Rouge. And I think these are the fragrances I hold. I personally paid with my money. There are some that I was gifted that I think I'm going to do some separate dedicated hauls to, according to the house that gave them to me. And that is going to be it for today. And I hope this video found you well. So please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.